Obviously, a pretty disappointing night. Credit to Ole Miss. They made the plays when they needed to make them. Prepared the right way. Came in here expecting to win. We got this thing to the fourth quarter, just like we said we needed to do. 20-14 going into the fourth quarter, and we didn't finish. Got to perform a whole lot better. Questions?
Shane, Lenores missed a couple of receivers that looked real open tonight. Was it just the weather? Something else happened? Just football? What was the reason there?
Just football. When plays are there, we got to make them.
Shane, end of the first, well, close to the end of the first half, you guys get the ball back after the Kilgore pick. Just take us through the 3-and-out sequence you guys had there.
Was that basically the 2-minute offense?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty disappointing 3 plays right there, Jack. We get the ball, we get a turnover, we're in 2-minute mode, and went nowhere. That was a great opportunity right there that we squandered.
Were there any thoughts of maybe taking a timeout there, especially on 3rd and 1 in that situation?
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, right before you guys went 3-and-out on that sequence. Was there any thought with time ticking down of maybe taking a timeout just to think of what play you guys wanted to run next there?
Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I mean, we needed to work with a little bit more urgency there. There's no question about it. But I think 3rd down it is what it is. I think we certainly needed to be better on 1st and 2nd down.
Shane, the special teams breakdowns, long takeoff, the come up on the left points. How disappointing were those to have to give up points for those?
Yeah, disappointing. I mean, we made some on special teams, but that's not been like us. Again, give them credit. They made some plays there, and we've been really good at covering kicks, and not really sure what happened on that one that we let that ball get outside. But they made some plays. They got good players, and we've been a lot better than that on special teams. Need to be better.
The ESPN camera showed you pretty animated on the headset like early in the first half. I mean, what were your frustrations early in the game?
I had a lot of frustrations. If you can give me a specific moment, I'll try and tell you.
It was right before the Harvard touchdown.
I don't remember. I mean, I'll have to look at it and watch the TV copy and analyze my emotions throughout the first half.
This team gave up a lot of, in rushing earlier in the season. Why do you think that didn't get going for you guys tonight?
Why we gave up rushing?
No, sorry. Why you couldn't get the rushing game going against Ole Miss tonight?
I mean, they're good up front. Those 2 tackles are a handful. The 2 guys in the middle, I mean, they're 2 of the better defensive tackles in this league. But we needed to, run the ball better than what we did. Had chance. We popped a couple runs in there and had some good things going, and we should have been able to run the ball a little bit better than what we did tonight.
With the bye week coming up, any thoughts or consideration on more changes to be made on staff?
Yeah, I'll look at it. I mean, we're obviously we got to get a lot fixed. Everybody in that locker room right now.
How are you guys doing from an injury standpoint after that game?
I think okay. We had some guys that went out at different times. Vakari, Josiah, Trobe, Cisse. I think they all were able to return. So I think we came out of it okay. We'll have a better idea once we get back to Columbia.
Shane, player-wise, who's the loudest voice in that room right now?
I think there's a lot of guys in there that hurt, David. We got a good group of seniors, and certainly hurt for them. They wanted their senior year to be better than what it has been, so hurt for them. But there's a lot of voices in there. Certainly need more of them, but there's a lot of guys in that locker room that hurt right now, and are voicing that.
What was going on with Dylan during the game? How do you think he played?
I was really proud of Dylan. He had a couple little upper body injury that he aggravated yesterday, I guess, and he truly was a game time decision. And proud of him and the way that he battled it out tonight, because he certainly did not feel good. He certainly was not 100%. So really, really, really proud of Dylan Stewart and him not feeling great tonight, but gutting it out and trying to find a way to help us win a football game.
This is probably a better Sunday night question, but you said you got a lot of frustrations. Where's Lenores in there right now in terms of your frustration level? He just hasn't made as many plays. I don't think he's given up some plays.
Yeah, he's given us a chance to win. I mean, there's some, like always, John, there's plays he would like to have back. There's some, sacks, just looking at it on the iPad on the sideline that, we could have probably helped the offensive line out a little bit by stepping up, in the pocket at times. But then there's times that we're just, getting beat up front, too. When we got 2 guys on a guy and we get sacked on whatever it was, 3rd or 4th down there in the fourth quarter. And, so there were there's, like all of us, there's decisions I'd like to have back. There's plays he'd like to have back, all of us. But, Lenora Sellers gives us a chance to win football games each and every week. And we as a coaching staff got to continue to do a good job of helping our players be their very best.
He's got a great demeanor. Do you see the change in his demeanor in game versus, throughout the week?
No, I don't. He's a competitor. He's frustrated, and no one likes where we are right now. But he's the leader that he needs to be by staying, poised, and he's a competitor. He hates to lose, and he, it sucks where we are right now, record-wise, and he, along with everyone else in that locker room, feels that way.
Just instant thoughts. I know you have to watch film, but just on the defense specifically.
I thought they, gave us a chance when it was all said and done. I mean, 20 to 14 entering the fourth quarter, and we got to make plays. Third down, when we play man coverage, sometimes they're going to hit some, but we got to make our share of plays, and disappointing on a couple, the fourth down that I went for in the first half that we didn't get. I think the very next play was either the touchdown run or it was an explosive run by them right there when we went for the fourth down that we didn't get in the fourth quarter. In the very next play, we miss a tackle, and it turns into an explosive run. They thought they played really, really hard and gave us a chance, but we got to continue to do a great job of, making plays when they're there to be made, too.
Sorry, the first quarter fourth down that you referenced, was that designed to go to the outside of what Matt was stretching out line?
Yeah, we didn't quite execute it the right way.
I know you got to go back and watch the tape, but the first drive of the game when Ole Miss runs the fake punt, were you guys anticipating that happening at all so early in the game?
No, I don't even know if it was really a fake punt as much as it was. They were doing rugby, which they had not been a big part of their – they broke a tendency on that play, first of all, on where their shield was lined up in regards to whether it was going to be rugby or not. We had a thing – we weren't anticipating fake. I mean, looking back at it, I think they faked a field goal in the bowl game last year against Duke, but outside of that, faking punts really hasn't been part of their repertoire. Going for it on fourth down has been. They broke a tendency on the way they lined up. We had a call that was a return call, Jack, where we were double teaming, I think, 3 different people on that, the 2 gunners and one of the guys on the interior. And, we were going to be short on the contain if they did do that. We didn't expect it. They broke a tendency. Credit to them. They made a play, and then we got to be able to, we should be able, even if we are double teaming people, we should be able to, rally to the ball and get that guy on the ground. Donovan was trying to get there from the backside. That was his job. He did his job the right way, and then we've got to be able to rally to it along, to help Dylan or to help Donovan on that.
How is Bakari doing right now in terms of being able to go out there and catch punts?
Good. Jalen Kilgore's back there because that's what we do on Punt Safe. We've done that for 2 years, that we have a Punt Safe team that's a group of guys, and Jalen's been that guy back there and has done that, for the last, 2 seasons since Joe got here.
I know you're going to get your guys ready to go for A&M, but what sort of carrot do you dangle? Do you still talk about bowl eligibility being out there? Do you talk about just finishing right?
Yeah, now we need to find a way to win. I mean, there's a bunch of competitors in that room, and I know you wrote yesterday that do bowl games matter? Yeah, bowl games matter, and we're trying to get to a bowl game, and the only way you can do that is finding a way to win a football game, and we got a lot of work to do. We're not where we want to be. We got a bye week to continue to try and get better and fix some of these issues, Jordan, and go to College Station, and we're not thinking about what's beyond College Station. It's this week getting better and then figuring out a way to go out there and compete. These guys will respond. I don't have to dangle anything. I don't have to go in there and give some, Newt Rockney win for the Gipper speech to try and get these guys motivated to play. Like they'll compete. That's what they do. They compete, and we've got to we got to get better so we can. We're sick and tired of this feeling. I'm tired of coming into the team meeting on Sunday, and I told them that before the game. I'm tired of coming into the team meeting on Sunday talking about how close we are, talking about we didn't finish, and they're tired of hearing me say it. They're tired of feeling that way, and we're going to go right back to work and try and fix the things that we can to get better so we can finish. And as competitors, that's what we're trying to do. Is just we get another opportunity to go compete in 2 weeks, and that's what we're going to do. All right, thank y'all. Thank you.